I've got to be happy with a point in the end because you know, we were losing up until the 90th minute, but you know, I'm disappointed with the first half performance. You know, we have something on the board which is the minimum requirement, and that's about, you know, what you can do to affect the game, what you can do to affect your opposite number. And I'm talking, you know, desire, determination, aerial challenges, challenges on the floor, you know, decision making, desire, you know, willingness to get in the box, willingness at the other end to make sure that you battle and you compete. And you know, I thought we were a little bit off first half for whatever reason. So you know, we come in half time, we asked of them to do a few things. Second half they've gone out, and you know, I think first half they've had the shot. I'll say it's a good strike, but from our point of view, can we get better pressure on the ball? Can the keeper do better, etc. So we'll have a little look at it. They looked the threat on set plays. They mastered the pitch a little bit better than us, but they're playing in a little bit more confidence at the minute. You know, they're in decent form. They've won the last 2 at home. You know, they've just leapfrogged us in the table, and they adapted better than what we did. Having said that, when we put them under a little bit of pressure, you know, you could see that the pitch isn't great and you can get after them and create things. And I thought second half, as I said, when we went out, we did a lot better, you know, in that department. We were a lot more focused, better decisions, a bit more aggressive, first and second ball, stopping crosses, going the other way, you know, looked a bit more of a threat. Sometimes you change your formation within the personnel, sometimes you have to make a substitute, but sometimes it goes well for you, like it did today, because I think once we changed the shape, we looked a lot better, you know. And as I say, we've created some big chances today and had a big shout for a penalty as well. And at the other end, I think Dan Lisic has been very quiet, so that worked for us today with the formation change, and thankfully, you know, Greg Wild's come up trumps at the end and got us an equaliser when you know, when we needed it. We needed it massively because it was a 6-pointer today. It was important that Forest Green didn't make more ground on us after leapfrogging us with the Tuesday game. And as it is, when you look at the other results, it's obviously we've dropped the position with Crewe winning, but keeps everyone tight, and it's put us another point away from the bottom 2. So that was massive for us. Momentum's another thing, you know. Now you've scored, gained a point. Hopefully we can, you know, get the feel-good factor from that going into next week's game. So overall, I'm pleased that we got a point from the position that we're in. I'm pleased that the formation change worked for us, and the substitutes obviously affected the game to almost set up the equaliser. You know, so that was massive for us. So there's good feeling, there's disappointments, there's positives, there's negatives, but it'll be an interesting game to watch, and you know, speak to the lads about where we can improve. Certainly goal scoring is one of those areas that we've lacked all season, and again we've created a few chances today. We've hit the crossbar and we've hit the top of the net about 3 times. We looked a threat from set plays, and other areas, you know, Greg Wild could have easily had another one from the Ellison penalty situation. So lots to digest, take on board, and hopefully have a good week going into Wickham next week.
Yeah, you could say a few instances. I think I got booked for diving, which was a foul. I'm not one to go down and dive about on the floor. It was a dive. It wasn't a dive. Edged that out. Yeah, there was a possible penalty against Kev. I never had the best view of that, to be honest with you. Kev seems to think it is a penalty, but it just goes back to this year. We haven't had the rub of the green with referees. I don't know if it's the syndrome because we're a small club, Morecambe, or, you know, we just not seem to get in them. I can't remember too many. How many penalties we have this year, do you know? Two maybe. I can't remember nicking a little penalty or nicking a little big decision where it's gone our way. I think we've had about, honestly, I could honestly sit here and say 10. So they haven't gone for us. We can't affect that. We just can affect what we do on the pitch. But as I say, second half was a much better performance. But we had to go for it because that's not good enough, that first half. We know it isn't. We come in, the gaffer had some strong words at half time, which should have been done, to be honest with you. But we gave it our all in the end and we got a point. Should have been more. The way the game's gone, the lads will probably take it, but personally I'm not happy. Just won 3 points at home. And it just keeps not the nerve, but it just keeps it going where we should be in a better position than what we are, but we're not. A few results have went our way today and a few results haven't, so it's just like it rolls over to next week again. And 3 points at this stage can be massive. You can go on a run, your mentality going into games, and if we just keep committed and keep focused, I'm sure we'll get that in the end.